As people living in the southern San Joaquin Valley are recuperating from the heavy rain and high winds that swept through the Golden Empire today, there may be more to come.
Wicked weather that uprooted trees, caused crashes, and created dangerous hazards for locals. 17 Marco Torrez joins us live from central Bakersfield with more on today's wild weather. Marco, good evening.
Good evening, Moses. Good evening, Jim. Yes, so today we had sheets of rain come down all across Kern County, and this includes Bakersfield and the rest of the Golden Empire. This left damages, and as you can see behind me, we have a tree limb that fell into the road. And in just moments, you'll see more video of an uprooted tree that crushed cars. The storm brings flood warnings partly because the French fire left burn scars, which make vegetation and the earth unable to absorb water.
So we have a potential hazard with large amounts of rainfall and the burn scar with having more water runoff, creating potential more flooding or debris flow or mudslides.
Just north of Lamont, where the streets have no drainage system, water began to flood the neighborhood. Advanced Industrial Services pumped the water off the streets. Katie Allen with PG&E warns customers to have any outdoor decorations secured because these can get blown into power lines, creating outages. Power lines can still fall, especially during a storm.
Anytime anyone sees a downed power line, we want them to assume that it is live, extremely dangerous. Make sure to keep you and everyone else in the area away. Immediately call 911 and PG&E.
Uprooted trees, car crashes, flooded roads, and a closed canyon are all things left in the wake of the storm. Kern County Fire and AAA give advice for how to stay safe on the road when it rains.
If you see a large amount of water that's flowing across a roadway, don't try to drive through it. Just turn around. Don't drown. There's no reason to risk that sort of activity.
Your mind must be focused on the road ahead anytime you're driving, but especially when driving in wet weather like what we're experiencing today.
Now, we're going to continue to monitor the rain, the damages, and the storm front. But for now, it's time for me to get inside and get warm. Live from Central Bakersfield, Marco Torrez, 17 News.